What's going on, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to Foundations Day, well, depending on when you see this video, maybe Day 3, Day 4. It's only Day 2 for me as of the time we're recording this video, because I've just been pumping out a bunch of content, and like I said, I've said this in the previous videos, I am in love with Foundation Standard right now. There's just so many things to try and to work on, and so many cards to build around, and lo and behold, we got another one for today's video. Before we continue, if you enjoy this type of content, consider subscribing to the channel for more awesome and epic content. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of today's video. But we are going to take you back to the year 2007 was when Shadowmoor came out, I think. Don't quote me on that. Let me know in the comments. Wilt-Leaf Liege. This is, if there was a top 10 list of cards that I've just like my favorite cards of all time, this would certainly be on the list. I don't know why. I can't tell you why, but I have so many fond memories of playing this card back in Standard when, there was your opponent would have discard spells, or like Liliana the Veil in Modern when that was popular. It's just a really sweet card. And we are going to be taking advantage of this today in maybe a different way than people have taken advantage of it in the past, and that is with playing gold creatures. So the important part to note on Wilt-Leaf Liege is that the green creature gets +1/+1 and the white creature gets +1/+1 is separate lines of text. So that means if you play a gold creature, say Trostani 3 Whispers, it gets +2/+2. So the concept behind this deck was to try and find as many playable, and I use that term loosely, gold, green, white creatures to get +2/+2 from Liege. A lot of people didn't realize this was in the set, but Dryad Militant's here? What's that doing in Foundations? Every single day I wake up and I go and I'm looking at somebody playing Standard, maybe a video, maybe like an article or something, and I was like, wait, that's in Foundations too? That's been my experience so far. But yeah, Dryad Militant is back. We have Seraphic Steed, which is, 2/2 first strike lifelink, pretty good to get buffed. And because we're playing with, a lot of large creatures like Burrowguard Mentor and Trostani, we have a good number of ways to activate the Saddle 4. Melira, 2 mana 3/3, doesn't really have a ton of text on it. It can maybe do something if they go to kill one of your creatures, you get it back, but it's mostly just here as a 2 mana 3/3. Burrowguard Mentor is huge because you have a lot of 1 mana creatures, as you can see. Dryad Militant, Llanowar Elves, Pawpatch, and Recruitment Officer. Pawpatch is even 2 bodies for the Burrowguard. And large creature, even if you have nothing else in play, still gets +2/+2 from Wilt-Leaf Liege, and it counts itself in the Liege, so even if you just have Mentor Liege, it's still a 2 mana 4/4 trample. That's not that bad. Trostani, the aforementioned card, when I played with this card, and I didn't even really, I read the card, and I understand it has 3 abilities, but one thing that didn't really occur to me when I was building this deck is the fact that you can give Seraphic Steed Death Touch, because Seraphic Steed has First Strike. First Strike, Death Touch, pretty good combination of abilities. Even just Double Strike, you can, for 5 mana, you can give something Death Touch and Double Strike. This card just does a lot of stuff. Vigilance is huge with your large bodies, because your creatures block pretty well, so just 1 mana to give a thing Vigilance. Just an extremely powerful card that has a ton of utility. And it is legendary, but I almost want to play the 4th copy in this deck. That's how good it was. King Darien, I thought this would be good, but after playing the games, and I think I mentioned this in the wrap-up a little bit, I think this card kind of sucks. It does pump your other creatures, but 3 mana for a 2/3 is kind of rough. You could pay 5 mana to make a token, but that rate is not very good. So I think moving forward, I would probably cut the Dariens. Maybe for a 4th copy of Trostani, maybe a 3rd Recruitment Officer to lower the curve a little bit. But keep that in mind. And then our removal spells here, we have 4 Sheltered by Ghost and 2 Get Lost. I think Sheltered is much better. Sheltered is a much better card. It's just there's a little bit more risk involved. So if you're more risk adverse, you maybe could swap the numbers on these a little bit. But Sheltered by Ghosts is a much, much better card for sure. And then the other thing that I want to mention here in the mana base, Restless Prairie. This card is fantastic, especially when you have this many creatures, because, you have so many 1-drops to be able to go wide with the Prairie, and the Prairie is a green and white creature for Wilt-Leaf Liege. Now, I don't know if you can play more than 2, because it is a tap land in your deck that has 14 1-drops, so that is a little bit awkward at times, but the card's good enough where I would consider playing 3 copies. And then the rest of the mana base, pretty stock stuff, dual lands, basics, nothing too crazy. And then the sideboard, again, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Week 1 sideboards are not going to be perfect because we are building these decks from scratch, but just generically good cards like Rest in Peace, Pawpatch, Frillback, Crystal Barricade against Burn, Get Lost. I have a random Felidar Retreat in here for like the grindy matchup / going wide, but I don't think it's that good. 2 Obstinate Baloth and 2 Vivian Reed. Another card that I didn't even realize was in the set until my chat pointed it out, and I was like, oh, okay, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, that is going to do it for our deck tech for Green-White Liege. Again, I think you guys are really going to enjoy these games. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. No. Okay. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes that is how it goes. I guess just like this, maybe? All right, here we go. Easy win? I don't know about that. Oh, mirror match. Wait, streamer, your opponent appears to be playing the domain cards. I was told by another streamer earlier that nobody plays domain anymore, and therefore I should not have an Elesh Norn in my sideboard. Well, when you put it that way, Sheltered by ghosts. Yeah, ban the streamer. I think we only lost 1 match with the sacrifice deck. There, I'll pull up untapped stats. We went 4-1 with sacrifice, 4-2 with Boros Bird, 3-1 with elves, and 1-4 with the Kona deck. We don't talk about the Kona deck though. The Kona deck is the deck that shall not be named. We will not be discussing Kona. I repeat, do not discuss. Did they reprint Dryad Militant? No, I'm just hacking the client. I'm actually the only person on the client that can play Dryad Militant. Streamer is hacked arena. Yeah, if you discuss Kona, you'll be arrested. I'm just saying, Liege would look pretty good on this board, right? Just saying. Yeah, the Kona deck it needs some work, okay? Let's just say it needs some work. It needs to go back in the oven for another 30 minutes. They're playing green-white over there. Domain player drew 3 just all green-white lands. Wait, so you're saying that we're still going to win this game? Sweeper incoming? Yeah, but we got Melira, so we're chilling, right? What the fuck is this card? Destroy target creature. Okay, noted. I will put a counter on my Dryad Militant. What do you do? Sure. All right, Melira down. Melira. Am I killing this beanstalk? I don't think so. I'm going to save this for a stupid overlord. The Day of Kekbai. Nah, surely they're a Sunfall gamer, right? Yeah. Surely they have the brain power to cast Sunfall over Day of Judgment in their Beanstalk deck. Even though I've heard a lot of opinions that say otherwise. Three mana? You're supposed to tap 5 for that. Come on, Doge Pal. What are we doing? What are we doing, Doge Pal? You're not helping me out here. Okay, what could possibly go wrong here? The answer is nothing. Yeah, that's right. I turned your TV off. What are you going to do about it? I'm about to turn your light off, too. You can't see anything now? You can't see anything? Yeah. Streamer, did you know that nobody is playing Domain anymore? Did you know this deck, the deck previously known as Domain, is nowhere to be seen? Can you stop with the Terra Sundering? They're kind of pissing me off. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How on earth is our green-white creature deck supposed to beat Domain? It's a really good question. I don't have a good answer for you, though. I really do not have a good answer for you. All right, good enough. We'll figure it out. Yeah, here's the thing. You actually aren't, as it turns out. The spooky black circle that times appears on MTG when moving cards, that means you've been hacked, Steve. I regret to inform you. You've been hacked by the FBI. You should probably unplug your computer right now. All right, give me an elf. I mean, turn 1 elf, turn 2 kick Pawpatch is kind of nice, right? Or better yet, turn to Trostani. All right, I'm in. Trostani, tres whisperos. 3 whispers. See, here, explain this to me, right? 3 mana, 3 whispers, 3 words in the text, 3 abilities, but it's a 4/4. Like, how does that make any sense at all? You know? What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Are we ever just giving double strike here? Oh, no, they have stupid thing. Shit. I was thinking that they had... Okay, I'm stupid. For some reason, I was thinking they had Smite, and that's why I didn't play the Spree Combat, but... Should have played the Spree Combat. Should have been a 6/3. Yeah, I know, right? It's because they are all 1.33 repeating. What do you mean? Look, Doge Pal, you wouldn't you wouldn't cast Sunfall next turn, would you? You wouldn't cast Sunfall next turn, would you, buddy? They would never, right? They would never do that. Okay, it's not a Sunfall. Not a Sunfall confirmed. All right, Mentor. Mentoro. Doge Pal is reading the card. Matchup is stressing. Yeah, it turns out green-white creatures against the deck that has 4 Lockdown, 4 Sunfall. Not the best lineup. Not the best. I know you're probably shocked to hear that, but not the best matchup overall. Okay, are they dead? Am I 1 short? I think I'm 1 short, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God, We're so close. Is there a reason to play this? 5. Is there a reason to play this? I don't think so, right? I don't think there's a reason to play it. If they have 2 bindings. Yeah, they're way more likely to have a single Sunfall than 2 bindings, right? Well, no, because if they have Archangel, they just kill both of my creatures anyways. And then I can't attack my 3/3 into their Archangel. So Archangel's bad regardless. That's an awkward draw. I think I just play 2 guys. Yeah, I think I'd play 2 guys. Although, maybe, is this worse than just kicking the Pawpatch? This might be worse than just kicking Pawpatch, right? And then holding the Leech for next turn. Because, like, they're at 1 anyways. There's no difference between me having a 4/4 and a 1/1 in play, right? Yeah, I think kicking Pawpatch might have been better there. When is green-white going to get a burn spell, man? That's what I'm saying. Alright, well, we're dead. We're dead. Unfortunate. Yeah, they should have put Hornet's Sting in this set. That's what I'm saying. Herd Migration. Alright, you with this one, doucheball. Next one, though. Next time I got you, buddy. Got a nice little curve here. We got a nice little curve. I think there also might be a version of that from like P3K that has something to do with horsemanship in the name, but I don't recall 100%. First strike lifelink against the burn deck. Sign me up. All right, don't kill my steed, please. Do not kill Steed. Just leave Steve alone, man. Don't do it. I know you're thinking, you son of a bitch. Fluffy, fuck off. Is that 2 3-ant portals and a Battlefield Forge? Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Do we double spell or get lost? Probably just get lost. Yeah, just beasting, right? Oh, okay. So Unyara might be the weird version of like the original beasting. I will deploy 3 spells. You ever just play 3 spells in the same turn? Bro's just gonna kill himself with these lands. See, chat, this is why you don't play Thran Portal, by the way. Wait a minute, Thran Portal is a gate? I never knew that. Today I learned that Thran Portal is a gate. Gate support, hello. Look, I know they're gonna kill it, but I just want to. Oh, really? Wait, they don't have a kill spell? You got a Skullcrack for me? Wait, they just have nothing? What the hell's in their hand then? What? What is... How do you have 3 spells in hand? Okay. Exile that shit, by the way. Get it out of here. Yeah, more thread portals, maybe. Look, that is the upside of playing green-white, is I think Prairie is the best Restless land. Like, this card is very, very good. Is an Anchorage the best one? I don't know. I mean, they're all good in their own right, right? None of them are bad. That's kind of that is the nice part of the cycle, is that all of them are pretty playable, which I like. It still does see a lot of play. Like all the Golgari mid decks have it. Okay, give me Baloth, give me Frillback. Oh, it's time. It is time, folks. Get fucking barricaded. Get absolutely wrecked by this barricade. Turn 2 barricade incoming. They can't beat it. They literally just they just cannot beat it. It's And now, if they use 2 kill spells on it, then I can get 2 Pawpatch triggers. Dude, Barricade just solos them. In before a Braid. If they cast a Braid, you're getting banned. Only because you called it. Slick shot. Show off. All right. Good luck, bucko. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, you're going to want to read that one. You are going to want to read that one. Let me tell you. You are going to want to read that one and then read it again. And then while you're at it, read it a 3rd time. I declare a block. I declare a block. It's going to be a block for me. Cool. Nice card. All right, Pawpatch. Pawpatch. God, now if they target the barricade, I get 6 counters off Pawpatch. And now the best part is, I don't have to block this turn. You know? This time I'm just not going to block. I could just choose not to. I have the power. Wait. Oh, it's each. Okay, never mind. I didn't know that worked. I didn't realize it was each. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's everything is fine. I guess the I don't know. The Nemesis is actually kind of a pain in the ass here, huh? Yeah, we can't really attack here. Hold on a second. I forget that Bolt Wave still works through it. Because it's each opponent. It is really good. Nemesis does nothing. Well, it kind of does something. Because now, funny enough, the Liege makes the barricade worse because I can't just block their Nemesis. Because if I block, I take 1. Oh no, they can't target me, right? So they can target the barricade. True. I guess that's fine. Yeah, but like, I don't know, maybe this block is bad if they have a pump spell. Although, yeah, they could give double strike, right? Eat both of them. Well, no, because it's not eating, right? They could trade. Because if I block with 2 Pawpatches, they can still just trade for it. I mean, this is still kind of fine, though, right? We go here and then here. Then I think we just slam with everything. And then we just take 6 from the Nemesis. This isn't lethal, is it? I'll do a 3. So we're dead to a burn spell, because we can't really block the Nemesis here. We just have to take 6. You didn't draw Boros Charm, did you? You didn't draw exactly All right, game 3. Fine, Fluffy, all right? Fine, you win this one, Fluffy. Game 3, though? Game 3 is going to be a different story. True, they didn't draw Boros Charm. If I didn't block it all, I lived. Well, they would have dealt me 9 damage that turn, right? And then I probably still would have just died the next turn. Am I missing something? You're saying the turn that I block with the 1/5? Sure, if I don't block that turn, then it's maybe different, but this hand is nuts, by the way. Very good hand. Especially if they don't kill the elf, which, pretty unlikely, but... Steed meat. Everybody say, hi, Steve. Hi, Steve. Next turn, you block with the Wilt-Leaf Liege and the token. Next turn, you block with the Wilt-Leaf Liege and the token. No, because if I block the Nemesis with the Wilt-Leaf, I take 6, right? Okay, hit him with one of these. All right, well, apparently that is enough for Fluffy. Fluffy does not want to participate anymore. Whatever, we beat him in game 3 anyways, it's fine. Okay, these hands looking kind of nice, not gonna lie. Wait, is this deck real? Chad, is this deck real? Turn 2, Mentor Militant. Turn 3, Pawpatch Kicked. Like, okay, the burn player has decided to put a tap land in their deck to deal me a point of damage. They're evolving. Shut up and dance. I mean, I did start at 19, to be fair. This Prairie is just going to demolish them next turn. Shut up and dance with me. That is a good point. Yeah, turns out when the Llanowar Elf deck has turn 1 elf on the play and their opponent plays a turn 1 tap land, they do look a lot better. I'll give you that. Oh, the Pyromancer. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Take 8. No, I thought about playing a couple anthems, but they have main deck hazard. What the fuck? Why is this card in their main deck? Brother, what the fuck? How is this happening? Noix, thank you for the 16 months. How is this possible? They have main deck tectonic hazard? What the fuck? What is happening, man? What alternative reality did I just teleport into? What is going on? My brother in Christ. Main deck tectonic hazard? Good God. Yeah, it does. It does deal 1 damage to me. In fact, it does deal 1 damage to me. That is correct. My goodness, dude. I don't know. I don't know, Chad. I can't. All right, wall up. Wall up, chat. Wall up. This is my 6. All right, look. You may not like it, but... it's a keep. Just don't kill my elf, please. Just play a tap lane, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. Opponent's the homie. Although now, you know they're going to have Tectonic Hazard, right? Definitely have turn 2 Hazard. They got 4 of them things. Yeah, okay. I should have expected that. Be a land. Thank you. All right, give me another land next turn. Would be nice. Just get hazarded, bro. I don't know what this card does. Non-combat damage to a creature equal to that creature's toughness. Draw a card. X tapped if a source control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player this turn. It deals that much damage plus X. I read it and I still don't know what it does. Non-combat damage to a creature equal to that creature's toughness. Draw a card. Shown to a player. Okay, sure. In any case, this. I'm not playing the second Pawpatch though, because I'm still deathly afraid of Hazard. Although Hazard's still pretty good here, right? Turns deserts into fireballs. Yeah. Okay. They do get the Joaquin back. Will we get a 3/3? Okay, you can have Ty Joaquin. Obstinate Baloth. The perfect shot. Ty Joaquin perfect shot. First time I've ever seen that card. But I guess that kind of explains the deserts, right? I mean, it explains it. It doesn't justify it, but it does explain it. Yeah, they should have given us Ravenous Baloth. That's the one they should have given us. Okay. Now I made their Ty Joaquin better. No, not like this. The Red White Legend work with Hazard to deal 4 to all. This thing? Source. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player this turn. Yeah, so they can cast the Hazard, then use this to make it more. Okay, that's kind of cool. Joaquin. They made Bolt Wave deal 5. That's going to be a -5. Kind of have to hope they can't kill the Baloth, though. That's really all I got left. Hold. Shut up. That word is banned. Is it the C word? Yes. But just because you asked, I'll allow it this one time, alright? Just this one time, though. But don't expect it to be a common occurrence. Embereth Blaze deals 2 damage to any target. Okay, so they're dealing 5 to my Baloth. Bro, they're kind of cooking, honestly. Alright, Liege Mate. Deal you 7 damage. What's the enchantment half of this? Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent. Oh, they can exile cards. Okay. View unstyled card. Is that a new feature? That's the first time I've noticed that. I didn't know you could, like, cycle between the style and unstyled version. I can't tell if that's new or I've just never noticed it before. We're dead in sorrow. Stop killing my shit, please. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Like, I kind of made fun of it at first, but it's maybe better than I thought it was. Okay, this is an interesting attack. This is non-combat, right? I'm just not going to block. I declare no blocks. Okay, well. Interesting attack. They could have at least chump blocked, right? I don't know what was in their hand, but they could have chump blocked. I'm on the draw. It's close. No, it's not that close. Okay, this one I can work with. Keep this and put back second Wilt? Second Wilt or Forest? Forest is too sus, right? What if I put back this? Actually, yeah. I kind of don't hate that. Then I could just play tap land on turn 1. Well, that's kind of awkward. That makes things really awkward. We'll just run untapped White Source. Abreeded Bluffs. Didn't draw an untapped White Source. I think I honestly just do this. And then I hold the Pawpatch. Maybe I'm playing this too slow, but if I do this, like if I go Forest Pawpatch kick, they can just Tectonic Hazard me, and I don't really want to open myself up to that. Just gonna start playing Lieges. Can go like next turn, Liege plus 1 mana Pawpatch. Esper Reanimator would be good with mainboard walls. What makes the walls good at Esper Reanimator specifically? Yeah. Yeah, just like getting the Legion to play as fast as possible, because that also makes their Tectonic Hazards dead. So I like that. And like honestly, here I could just go Steed plus kick Pawpatch. Which makes the Prairie Bell a lot better next turn, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Steed plus kick Pawpatch. To help against burn. Yeah, that could be okay. I could see it. I mean, I think the wall is just a good card, and I don't think it's unreasonable to main deck it. I think it's just a very good card. 2 mana, 4/4, first strike lifelink. It's a pretty good raid. Upstairs? Alright, touche. Upstairs has been called. Okay, also upstairs. Whenever it attacks while saddled, make a 3/3. So we can saddle... I think I don't even need to saddle it, right? Like, if we're going to attack with the Prairie, then saddling is worse. No, we played that deck last, Giant Beardy Face. But we did play that deck earlier today, and it was very good. I like the white-black sacrifice deck was nice. Still I wait. Masker Worm or Atraxa. Are either of those better than Vel'Gaboth? I'm a pretty big fan of Vel'Gaboth and Reanimator. Like when I have an Orzhov Reanimator deck built, and I think I have a split of like 3 Atraxa, 3 Vel'Gaboth. Yeah, we played the Omniscience deck today, Camel, but it was terrible. It was just unplayably bad. I want it to be good, but it just didn't work out. I don't know if there's a way to fix that deck, but Steed's Angel should be tapped and attacking. It would probably be a little too good at that point, right? Alright, so 0-1 against Domain, but 2-0 against Red, which is kind of what you would expect for a deck like this. God, Foundations is such a banger, though. I've been having such a blast today. It's been so much fun. We'll draw white. We're on the draw. This is good enough. Fellow sack enjoyer. Opponent is in love with the sack. Me too. TV's off, by the way. I feel like we should do like a poll every time we get paired against the TV and just see what chat wants, but I'm just going to turn them off either way. Unfortunately, that is not white mana. So we're kind of in trouble here. We're in a little bit of trouble. The stream is so delayed for some reason. Try refreshing, Lanky Brain. See if that works. See, is not looking so hot. Miniman. No blocks. Gonna need one of them there white sources of mana, please. I need a white source of mana, please, and thank you. We don't have a lot more time. We do have Rest in Peace, though. We are prepared for the sack. Lake Breaker. This is fine, right? Yeah, it's actually not fine. As it turns out, it is not fine. Okay, so Hexproof is good against Vengeful Bloodwitch. Now, I don't know if that's too narrow, but it does come up against Bloodwitch. Probably need Tranquilo. Yeah, I mean, they do have 4 Bloodwitch, right? It's not bad. Officer bad, Darien bad, Melira bad. I think Darien should just not be in the deck. I think Darien... What I've decided is that Darien kind of sucks. And then I just, like, cut one of these, maybe? Try that. No, this is the 4th, Nima. You're sitting in the room with me? Wait, what? I don't... Where'd you go? I don't see you. Are you lying to me? You wouldn't lie to me, would you? Wish death upon me. Infestation, Sage. Maybe these Burrowguard Mentors are not great. I mean, they're good with Liege, but... they were pretty good with Pawpatch, too. Just making a bunch of bodies. Okay, so Elf and Sheltered this homie. No. We need a banger. We need a banger. Hold on. Looking. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Banger spotted. I think Selesnya vehicles, mounts, mid-range could see some play in standard. Yeah, Rip is not too bad. I actually thought about playing Rip in this deck, too. It could be interesting. I haven't thought about it too much other than, could be interesting, but I don't hate it. They could trade here if they want to. Should I not take this trade? Yeah. I don't know if that deck would want to play Wilt-Leaf Liege, though. Because I don't know if you have a bunch of Selesnya stuff. Because if you're playing a bunch of vehicles... then you don't have... Like, the vehicles are not gold, So... Maybe this was a bad trade for me. Now that I think about it. But this thing has first strike, so it's not that bad. Well, it's really bad if they have that, I guess. I was going to say we're fine because we can throw back the graveyard next turn. But turns out that is not at all what happened. Not at all what happened. This is not looking good, chap. Not looking good. Could use the wall right about now. Fanatical Offering. I'm a little surprised they're playing Fanatical Offering and not Corrupted Conviction. Like, I think that the mana discount on Corrupted Conviction versus Offering is really, really good. Because when we played this deck, we had Conviction, and I liked it. I liked it a lot better than the 2-mana card. It is nice to get the map. Like, there is something to be said about that, but... yeah. Like, the lifelink just doesn't do anything because they can block sack. They can also just make this asshole big. Yeah, I just have no good attacks. Oh, wait, I just realized something. We can give Seraphic Steed Death Touch. I did not realize that we can make it First Strike and Death Touch. Hold on, that's kind of sick. I had not thought about these two cards together. Okay, we appear to have located a combo. Combo spotted. Combo spotted. They can still just block sack, but... Oh shit, did they not read Trostani? Hold on, chat. I think they didn't read Trostani. Chat, Pepe La. Pepe La. Pepe La. It appears they are unaware. It appears they are unaware. I get Death Touch. If they block sack next turn, we could eat the graveyard post-combat. Yeah. I mean, I guess they could just be doing this because they have another Raise the Past, which I guess that would make sense. Any readers? Any readers? Okay, they got more shit. More shitters. Shitters have been located. I know, who reads cards nowadays? I know I don't. Okay. My creature does in fact have flying. Restless Prairie, huh? So I guess we just go to combat first. We attack with everything but the Wilt-Leaf Liege. Oh, I guess if I was doing this, I should have saddled the Seraphic Steed. That was kind of bad. I can give something double strike, but then I can't use the Frillback, so let's just not do that. I should have saddled for sure, though. 100%. I think it's not a huge deal either way. Go here. Yeah. This deck has 1,000 triggers. Too many triggers. Trostani is kind of nice. I didn't realize like how much Trostani actually did. Basically, what I'm saying is that I didn't read the card before I put it in my deck, but, you know. Now that I've read the card and fully understand what it does, I'm kind of a bigger fan of it, you know? Oh yeah, we got the beef. I should have another 4/4 flyer in play, but I just forgot to saddle my horse. My steed. Trostani gives anything double strike too. That's so sick. Card's good. I'm kind of surprised that nobody has played this card yet, but it just might be a product of Selesnya not being a playable deck. But Selesnya is playable now. They said it couldn't be done. Little did they know. Bro, not my elf. Come on, man. Alright, saddle my ass. Alright, you figure it out. Math is for blockers. I don't think it's lethal, but you figure it out. Yeah, the debate is bad. Yeah, maybe. Frost, thank you for the 2 gifted subs, folks. If you didn't get one dodged in chat, it's as simple as that. Lemmy is just eternally dodging over here. Thank you for the 2 gifted, Frost. You finished it? Elves as frick has been called. Alright. 4 Llanowar Elves, Archdruid, Genesis Wave, Perfect, 2 Tyvar, 2 Jubilant Brawler, 2 Pummeler, 3 Goreclaw. What's Voja do? Voja is whenever it attacks, put X counters on each creature you control, X whatever else you control, draw a card for each world you control. Okay. Why is Cauldron good? So you have, what do you have for Cauldron? You have Llanowar Elves, Archdruid, Imperious Perfect, Tyvar, Loam Speaker. I guess you have a decent number of stuff for Cauldron, huh? There's too many lords to play only for 1-drops is, you know, the main thing that I would suggest. But the Planeswalker is interesting. I'd have to kind of test that one out a little bit more. Stalwart is such ass the top compared to every draw. Yeah, I know that. Look, I'm not like, trust me, I'm not trying to tell you that Stalwart is a good card. I know it's bad, but like sometimes you have to play bad cards just because it's how your deck functions. Is kind of like the thing that I'm getting at, you know? But I know it's bad. Trust. I know it's bad. Dryad. Dry ass. Yeah, where is Voja from, by the way? Isn't it some like random ass fucking, it's some like promo or right? I don't think it's in the main set, is it? Wilt-Leaf Liege. Yeah, pre-release kits. Right, yeah. So it is technically in the main set, but you can only get it in the pre-release kits. such a weird, like, a weird thing, you know? All right, Steed meat. Steed meat. Oh, but yeah, going back to the deck Frost, let me look at it a little bit more. Arch Druid, 4 wave, 4 perfect. I mean, I guess the other thing you could do is just cut more Loam Speakers. Like, if you wanted to keep the Tybar Planeswalker, you could go 2 Loam Speaker, 1 Surrak, 1, maybe cut the second Voja, and play Stalwarts. But, yeah, I mean, there's really not a lot else I would do. I would just, like, again, trim around the edges a little bit for the Stalwarts. But I do like the idea of playing Voja. I'm not sold on Tybar, but I do think I'm pretty sold on Voja. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the 61 card deck. I was not paying attention at all. Okay, well now I'm more offended by the fact that you sent me a 61 card deck. I take back all I said. All the everything I just said, all the help I gave you, I take it all back. I kind of wish I said nothing. What's up, Agent? But do you think Tybar is that good? Maybe I should give Tybar a try. Target the small boy, I think. You need some form of overrun. Yeah, that's where the Tybar the Pummeler comes in, right? Fanatical Offering. I kind of don't want to trade because the Prairie makes it not a trade next turn. All right, maybe I'll try Tyvar a little bit off stream tonight and see how it plays out. I don't know how many I want to play, but I'll certainly try a couple copies. Yeah, Agathing a Pummeler onto an Elf, but like again, it's maybe that means that you want to lead a little bit more into the self mill stuff and just play 4 Tybar 3 Cauldron or something like that. Like that could be an idea as well. Not a terrible idea. I'm kind of shocked they didn't trade for the Prairie there. If the card says mill. Yeah, that is true. I should know better. Kind of a little surprised they're still playing this game, but we're here. They got some cards. They got some 1-drops. Although, I mean, I don't have a lot going on, I guess. Game's not over. Snarling Gorehound. Wonder if they have answers to Rest in Peace. They might. We just need a biggin. We need 1 large individual. 1 large individual, please and thank you. Give me like a Wilt-Leaf Liege. Trostani would be nice. A lot of bangers. A lot of cards we could draw. Elas il cor. Death Touch, by the way. That is technically a large creature. It might be here a while. I hope we're not, but I think we might be here a while. Their deck is very good at not dying. I don't know if they can win the game through a Rest in Peace, but they are very good at not dying. Can exile their graveyard. I guess casting it's nice because I can pop the Innocence. Get exiled. Exile that shit. No attacks because they have Death Touch. Death Touch kind of cringe. If you can convince me going +4 Stalwart for 1 land, 1 Goreclaw, 1 Loam, 1 Pummeler. Well, see, the thing is, the thing is when you're playing with, 12 cards that say elves you control get +1/+1, it's really important to have a high density of elves that cost a low amount of mana, They're dorks. I know they're dorks, but they're cards that get pumped by your 12 lords. Like, when Stalwart is a 1 mana 3/3, it's a lot less embarrassing, right? And they also help you accelerate to bigger Genesis waves. So the mana is extremely relevant, What do you think of playing Throne of the Grim Captain? I don't know what that card is. Fish. Yeah, this is a little bit in board state. I don't know. I played the card Rest in Peace, and my opponent's deck doesn't work, so they're playing some creatures. They're definitely playing some creatures. Then around the lighthouse. Alright, token secured. Make it loud, because nobody's there. Nobody's there. Yeah, but that also makes the Sentinel Stalwarts better. Because you have, you can just draw, you can cantrip off of them with the Visionaries, right? Hey, there we go. I found a card that lets me maybe attack. 3. I have to sack 3 things to kill the Militant. Maybe these can get in there too. Fuck it. I just don't want to trade the Mentor yet. I mean, I guess they're just going to trade for the Mentor for the Elias at some point. But nobody bet on the match. There was some people that did. There was 9 participants in the game, but that's not bad. That's good enough, right? That's something. Okay, I'm going to read this Throne of the Grim Captain card, but I don't know if I'm going to be impressed. All right, so tap, mill 2 cards. Craft with a dinosaur, a merfolk, a pirate, and a vampire. So you can craft with just Taurine Mauler. The backside is a 7/7 Menace Trample Lifelink Hexproof. When it attacks, each opponent sacrifices a non-land permanent that you may put an exiled creature card used to craft the Grim Captain onto the battlefield. That's pretty good. I mean, it's just Captain plus Taurine Mauler, right? Is there any other changelings besides Mauler? Wait, you need 4? You can't just do the 1 Mauler? Hold on, let me read it again. Are you sure you need 4? Craft with a dinosaur, a merfolk, a pirate, and a vampire. Oh, it says in the reminder text, exile the 4 from among permanents you control. Okay, got it. So you do need 4. Yeah, that sucks then, I think. If you could do it with just 1 changeling, I'd be in. But I think it's with needing 4, it's just way too slow. I don't know though. I guess you can like self mill a bunch and mill over 4, but it seems a little too tough. The payoff is good though. Like, it is a very good payoff. Yeah, it does. I don't know. I'm personally not interested in trying that card, but if you want to, that's fine. It sounds like something that is fun, but I'm not sure how competitive it is. They're at 12, huh? I mean, surely this is enough, right? Before you ask, no, I didn't do the math. I did not do any math. I'm hoping it's enough. Just put them out of their misery. The reason that we did so well with the Sacrifice deck is we just didn't play against Graveyard Hate. But when you play against Graveyard Hate, yeah, it's going to look bad. It's going to look very bad. All right, I think they've given up. I think they have given up. Both sevens. It was fun. I think there's something here. As far as cards that I didn't like that much, King Darien and Melira probably need to go, but everything else is good. Like the Steeds, Trostani was pretty good. The Mentor having trample is nice. Wilt-Leaf Liege. The Officers could be kind of big. Like these cards I'm not sure about, but the core is nice. I think it's like pretty good beatdown deck. Got some good interaction with Sheltered by Ghosts, Get Lost. You could certainly do worse. People watching us on YouTube, adios.